Some call it the business of the 21st century. Many call it the recession-proof business. Billionaire investor Warren Buffett called it simply the best investment I ever made. It's an industry that has grown steadily for the past 20 years, jumping over 91% in just the past 10. An industry that enjoys annual sales of over $30 billion in the U.S. and over $100 billion worldwide. An industry called direct selling. And for the 13 million Americans and 55 million people worldwide who are part of it today, business is booming. Why is business booming? There are 4 reasons. Word-of-mouth advertising, the home-based business boom, low risk, high return, and no experience required. As citizens of the information age, we're constantly bombarded by messages, TV, print, billboards, banner ads. The reality is that we just don't trust the media overload anymore. But we do still trust the personal recommendations of our friends and family. It's a simple fact of human nature every Hollywood producer knows well. Nothing sells better than a friend's recommendation. Call it referral marketing, word of mouth, one-to-one. Whatever you call it, it's big business, and it's what's driving direct selling. Instead of paying millions for traditional advertising, direct selling companies pay the people who use, love, and enthusiastically talk about their products and services. These person-to-person recommendations might take place at work, in a coffee shop, on the phone, on the internet, or anywhere. Legendary management expert and best-selling author Tom Peters calls direct selling the first truly revolutionary shift in marketing. A generation ago, the safest path to financial success was to go to school and get a good job with a good company. Going into business for yourself was risky. Today, it's just the opposite. Today, more than 1 out of every 8 U.S. households contains a home-based business. According to world-renowned economist Paul Zane Pilzer, we're in the midst of a boom in home-based businesses, and it shows no sign of slowing. And working from home means no more commute and no more boss. You get to choose when you work, how you work, and with whom you work. You know, it used to be the only way to secure a pension and good health care coverage was to work as a company employee. Not anymore. Home-based business is not the wave of the future. It's the wave of the present. As a recent Fortune magazine cover story put it, forget the paycheck. Your W-2 days are over. It's a 1099 world now. In fact, recent changes in U.S. tax law have leveled the playing field, giving home-based entrepreneurs the same kind of tax-deferred savings and benefits as corporate employees. What's more, having a home-based business allows you to claim substantial deductions. That can mean significant savings to you. Creating your own business from scratch can be expensive and risky, but not with direct selling. Why? Because the typical direct selling company provides you with all the tools, systems, and training you need to be up and profitable almost immediately and with low startup costs. This ease of entry makes direct selling a practical, accessible method for millions to earn additional part-time income without having to quit their job. This was the aspect of direct selling that caught the eye of best-selling author and financial planning expert David Bach. The beauty of direct selling is that it's all done for you. All you need to do is find a reputable company that offers a product or service you believe in and can get passionate about. And Jim Collins, best-selling author of Built to Last and Good to Great, sums up the advantages of direct selling this way. This business offers the most systematic way for ordinary individuals to achieve economic success. Perhaps the strongest reason of all for the stunning success and extraordinary popularity of direct selling is simply this. Anyone can do it. Success in direct selling doesn't require any specialized education or business background. You won't find any glass ceilings or gender discrimination either. Worldwide best-selling author of 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, Stephen Covey, says, it's an entrepreneurial opportunity where people can use their talent and their passion towards a greater good. Direct selling companies have been a part of the American fabric for more than 100 years. But over the last few years, the industry has begun taking off like a rocket as high-profile business experts and Fortune 500 companies have started buying into its phenomenal success. Famed stock market investment expert Warren Buffett startled Wall Street in 2002 when he purchased a major direct selling company through his holding company, Berkshire Hathaway. Buffett now owns 3 direct selling companies and says, it's the best investment I ever made. And Warren Buffett's not the only one. A steady stream of major investors have seen the future and are buying in. From Hallmark Cards and Reader's Digest to Sir Richard Branson, the billionaire behind Virgin Records and Virgin Atlantic Airways, and Citigroup to Time Warner, everyone is getting on board. And now, you know the reasons why. Your success is driven by word-of-mouth advertising through a home-based business with low risk and high return that anyone can do, regardless of your age, financial status, education, or experience. For the 13 million Americans and 55 million people worldwide already engaged, business is absolutely booming. If you're ready to start building your own direct selling business, please get back to the person who gave you this video presentation.
My parents taught me to be skeptical. Don't believe everything you see on TV. It's healthy. It keeps you safe. It keeps you from making bad decisions. When I see infomercials peddling magic weight loss pills, hair loss cures, or money-making schemes, my skeptical meter tends to go off. When it comes to money-making schemes, companies often use financial freedom as a selling point. Financial freedom is a good thing, but when it's coupled with images of yachts, big cars, or bling, most people become pretty skeptical. The reason? Financial freedom for most isn't having millions of dollars. It's being able to cover their expenses more easily with more security and still have some left over at the end of the month. So, for most people, that means making somewhere between $2,000 to $4,000 a month. It means more control. It means getting your life back. Think about it. What does financial freedom mean to you? If your expenses were met and there was leftover money every month, if you felt that kind of security, how would that change what you're doing today? What would you stop doing? What would you start doing? To me, that'd be real freedom. So what, right? That's a great thought, but it's not reality. Or is it? Is it possible to make that type of money? Answering that can take a bit of time, but let me assure you, there is an answer. And it's not phony. It's nothing to be skeptical about. To start, let me ask you a couple of questions. First, do you believe people want to live healthier and feel younger? Second, is there a natural way to feel younger, healthier? Third, would you like to achieve financial freedom, your financial freedom, by helping others to take a different approach to health and longevity? Well, there is a company in Provo, Utah that has been developing natural solutions to health and creating opportunities for real financial freedom since 1996. Welcome to Tahitian Noni International. Have you ever thought about health? What does it mean for you? Does it mean wearing a smaller dress size? Is it having a healthy heart? Or is it being able to run a marathon? Health is different for everybody. It's a personal question, but it's something that we all deal with daily. So how do we achieve health? How do we get healthy? Unfortunately, most people take a reactive approach to their health. Usually the process is poor nutrition and poor lifestyle, which leads to poor health. Poor health leads to a trip to the doctor's office, which usually translates into a prescription to be filled at the pharmacy. And unfortunately, prescription drugs can have worrisome side effects, which could lead to more illness or more medication. This process isn't working. It's not a solution. Most of the time, we're addressing the symptoms, not the core problems. How do we know this? Well, cases of diabetes, cardiovascular disease, obesity, and arthritis are at an all-time high. Something is not working. Frankly, people want a real solution. People want to be healthy. They want to feel young. But where do they turn? What are their options? Is there a better way? There is a better way. There is a more natural approach to living healthier and feeling younger. Rather than being reactive to our health, it requires us to be proactive. Earth provides our bodies with what they need to not only survive, but to thrive. Food plants sustain life. They provide us with essential vitamins and minerals. But what happens when our body's natural systems are out of balance? Well, nature has solutions for improving health. It does so with medicinal plants. Cultures around the globe have traditionally deeply respected their medicinal plants. Tahitians, for example, held in high regard the noni fruit. They considered it one of the most valuable plants on the island. Other cultures, Asians, Indians, Europeans, and Hispanics, all had similar medicinal plants that they relied on for improving their health. Now, modern science has given us the tools to understand the chemistry that underlies these respected medicinal plants. They contain a class of natural compounds known as bioactives. In noni, the chief bioactives are iridoids. Bioactives aren't hocus pocus. They're real. They are proven to improve health in different ways. No side effects. They address the core health problems, not the symptoms. They bring the body back into balance. So ask yourself this: with the trends in health today, is there demand for bioactives in our lives? Are people interested in a different approach to health? Do you know anyone that could stand for a different approach? The answer is undeniably yes.
Every great outcome simply begins with a decision, that precarious first step. Over 15 years ago, food scientists John Wadsworth and Stephen Story embarked on a journey in search of a little-known fruit known as noni. Seeking to develop a new health supplement product, John decided that noni, a medicinal fruit used by traditional cultures in Tahiti and other Polynesian islands, might be exactly what he was looking for. After finally locating an adequate supply of noni fruit, months of research, product formulation, and the task of establishing an industry-leading production process, Wadsworth and a team of nutrition company executives launched Tahitian Noni International, ultimately resulting in the Tahitian Noni family of products. You hear the term superfruit kicked around a lot these days. What is a superfruit anyway? And how does it differ from the everyday fruits readily available at the corner market? The fact is, this overused term superfruit doesn't really mean much anymore. It's become just another Madison Avenue marketing spin and no longer has any scientific merit at all. It's become all too common for companies to claim an obscure or exotic fruit is a superfruit, whether it has any outstanding nutritional value or not. Most of these so-called superfruits are in fact no better for you than apples, oranges, and bananas. They just cost you a lot more. Don't allow yourself to be fooled by the unverified science many companies advocate as they perpetrate a meaningless ORAC score from their recently discovered miracle fruit. The reality is that these lab tests don't reveal any actual benefit to the human body. So just because someone slaps a superfruit label on a pretty bottle doesn't mean what's inside is super at all. Everybody already knows that all sorts of plants and fruits are great for our bodies. But did you know that all plants are not created equal? Here's the deal. There are food plants with basic nutritional value, like this banana. And then there are those plants known to researchers as medicinal plants that improve health, like the remarkable noni fruit. Hey, there's absolutely no question that food plants like bananas, grapes, cranberries, blueberries, gac fruit, acai, and mangosteen contain nutrients called flavonoids and carotenoids that can support life. But unless you eat these fruits fresh, chances are the nutrients have been eliminated in the manufacturing process and because of rapid aging, rendering the end product void of the benefits you are expecting and that the product is promising. With food plants, a great rule of thumb is consume it fresh or don't consume it at all. However, plants recognized by researchers as medicinal plants, such as noni, are nature's nutritional marvels, fundamentally different from ordinary food plants because they're teeming with what researchers call bioactives, chemical compounds that can actually improve your health. There's a big difference. The fact is, there are very few true medicinal plants found on the earth that provide the amazing bioactivity of the noni fruit. Why? Because of something called iridoids. Iridoids are powerful bioactives naturally produced by a small number of plants as a defense against infection and other threats. The high levels of iridoids found in noni provide a wide range of biological activity and have been scientifically proven to improve endurance, amplify energy levels, boost immune function, retain healthy HDL cholesterol, and enhance cardiovascular health. Something we can all benefit from. In fact, science has shown us that many of the powerful iridoids found in the remarkable noni aren't found in any other plant. You just will not find these iridoids in food plants such as apples, grapes, acai, or mangosteen that rely on flavonoids and carotenoids to provide bioactivity. So what's the problem with flavonoids and carotenoids? Well, while flavonoids are great for our body because they provide antioxidant activity, they unfortunately degrade rapidly when processed, exposed to heat or oxygen, and age. Remember, as a general rule, if you can't consume a food plant fresh, don't consume it at all. To highlight this, a quick look at recent studies show that after just 1 month of storage at room temperature, the flavonoids in acai pulp, a food plant often referred to as a superfruit, lose up to 35% of their stability and potency, resulting in a rapid loss of nutritional benefit. And after 4 months, the number jumps to a whopping 80%. So in the end, all the time, money, and marketing hype to create a super product was misspent because the efficacy of the original product is essentially gone. This rapid degradation of flavonoids and carotenoids explains why there's just no significant research to substantiate those superfruit product claims. Noni is different. You see, noni is a recognized medicinal plant packed full of robust bioactive iridoids. Different because the unique bioactive iridoids contained in noni are remarkably stable and are preserved throughout the manufacturing process. As a result, noni iridoids retain their tremendous health benefits even when exposed to oxygen, light, heat, processing, and even long periods of storage. This explains why noni iridoids retain virtually full potency from tree to the bottle and have a guaranteed shelf life of at least 2 years. And unlike the many fruit juice blend products that simply add a dash of noni in a bottle with no iridoid guarantee, every ounce of Tahitian noni bioactive beverage provides the full range of health benefits that fresh-picked noni fruit offers, and is substantiated by real, peer-reviewed human clinical trials. With Tahitian noni bioactive beverages, you are getting all the benefits of the amazing iridoids found in noni, guaranteed. And other juice products? Take a look at this. The iridoid value of the Tahitian noni bioactive beverage is off the charts, while juice made from food plants just doesn't compare. None come close to the iridoid content of Tahitian noni bioactive beverage. Noni even has more iridoids than familiar medicinal Chinese herbs traditionally revered for their helpful properties. But here's the real kicker: adaptogens. The high levels of iridoids in noni we just talked about make noni a superior adaptogen. Now this is the cool part. Adaptogens are natural agents that target and correct imbalances in the body without producing unwanted side effects. They do this by enhancing the body's overall ability to adapt to health stressors. The adaptogenic properties of noni make it the ultimate smart supplement that takes a personalized approach to safely improve the health and function of the body. Moreover, hundreds more studies confirm the healthful properties of the iridoids found so abundantly in noni and all TNI products. But perhaps most essential are the human clinical studies that have been performed on Tahitian noni products. I'm talking about real human clinical studies, not unverified science or simple petri dish studies done in a lab. Human clinicals demonstrate the potential action of an agent in the body, while non-human laboratory studies only suggest that a potential benefit might occur for the human body. Well, what does that do for you? The human clinical studies on Tahitian noni products demonstrate that the wellness-promoting properties of the noni fruit and plant are preserved in Tahitian noni and passed on to you, the consumer. Some of the truly remarkable benefits of Tahitian noni confirmed by real science include cardiovascular protection, antioxidant support, joint health support, enhanced energy and endurance, immune support, protection of the skin, and many others. Plus, numerous prestigious scientific and health journals have published human clinical studies on Tahitian noni products. So, what's the right amount of iridoids for you or your family? The fact is, one size does not fit all. TNI offers you a choice. Whether you're stressing your body with exercise, taking care of a busy family, or just looking to take advantage of the exciting health properties so abundant in all TNI products, you can choose the right size. The unique bioactive benefits of noni are real, and millions of people have experienced them in their own lives. Tahitian noni has created a line of bioactive beverages with the goal of supplying you and your family with the amount of iridoids that your body needs. More than 100 million. 42. $4.5 billion. 52. 14. 20.
Like, all right, I'm gonna try. So I tried it, man. Tried it for about 2 weeks straight, and I just started to see my energy level pick up. Where I would come from practice some days and need a nap all the time. I really didn't need those naps anymore, you know what I'm saying? And I was just like, can't be a coincidence, it's gotta be this noni, you know?
And as of today, I'm so excited to tell you, I was able to complete my 6th marathon. I absolutely love it, with the help of Tahitian noni juice and the Tahitian noni products.
So now you might be asking, where can I find bioactives? Do I need to go to the rainforest or the remote corners of the planet to gather roots, berries, and leaves? Well, you could, I guess. If I can get them locally, they've got to be pretty expensive, right? The answer to both of those questions is a resounding no. Let me explain. In 1994, 2 food scientists, John Wadsworth and Stephen Story, were developing health supplements for multinational corporations. In those days, they developed products in their garage. While working on these products, they stumbled upon bioactives. They discovered noni. That sounds funny, but the reality is, although Polynesians knew about noni and its medicinal uses, it was virtually unknown to the modern world. There was no market, no demand for this product. It had a funny name and a unique taste. People had no idea what it was or how to use it. John and Stephen were familiar with some of noni's traditional uses, so they conducted their own simple studies. The results kept coming back positive. Their study participants were telling others about their experiences. More and more people wanted to participate, and the stories started to spread. Noni's bioactives could not be ignored. In 1996, John and Stephen were joined by Kelly Olson, Kim Acey, and Carrie Acey to form Tahitian Noni International, or TNI. Based on the success of this one bioactive, based on the demand for real, natural health solutions, TNI exploded as one of the fastest growing companies of all time. Today, TNI sources bioactives from all over the globe. They've expanded upon noni to include bioactives like olive leaf, noni leaf, blueberry, Indian cress, oat kernel, and many, many more. TNI's bioactives are distributed in over 70 countries by a global sales force of tens of thousands. Bioactive product lines include bioactive beverages, Defy Age Intervention biotopicals, and Fit Body Composition System, all of which are designed to produce real results but still fit within the average household budget. They are an economic approach to controlling your health. Now, the pace of research and product development has quickened. To date, TNI has spent over $200 million on bioactive research. They've created a network of academics, experts, and researchers from nearly every culture to help in the expansion of their bioactive offering. Most importantly, TNI recently heavily invested in a state-of-the-art piece of equipment. That might not sound like much to you and me, but this piece of equipment makes our researchers extremely excited. They'll now be able to measure the amounts and types of bioactives in medicinal plants. That means more bioactives, scientifically proven bioactives, will be flowing into the market faster than ever before. That's a key point. It's happening. People everywhere are beginning to change their approach to living younger, healthier lives. Now ask yourself again, is there a better, more economical approach to living a more fulfilling life? With TNI, there is.
Because TNI offers a sustainable opportunity validated by real science and evident in real products that offer real health benefits, you will never consider accepting the status quo again. The TNI family of products transcends today's meaningless marketing hype, providing you and your loved ones quantifiable health benefits that you can count on. As science has validated the health benefits of original Tahitian noni bioactive beverage, history and experience has validated the power of sharing this remarkable product with others, enabling so many the opportunity to participate in real revenue sharing. When you partner with TNI, you stand in a perfect position to not only enhance your lifestyle, but to do something that benefits others also.
TNI is dedicated to providing financial security to everyone, not just a lucky few we put in magazines and on our website.
This is a real revenue sharing opportunity for real people who really want to make the most of their lives. Yes, everyone, everywhere, every day should be using the TNI products, but when you see the value that hundreds of thousands of other people have seen, then you will want to enhance your lifestyle by sharing Tahitian noni products as well.
But you don't need to take my word for it. Listen to this.
This does not feel like work. You know, talking to some people, introducing them to a product that's going to help them be a lot more healthy than what they already are, and introducing them to principles of how to generate additional forms of income and educate them on forms of income that they've probably never even known about before. It's a win-win situation.
We're able to have more money to do some things that we weren't able to do before, things that we thought about and hoped on. Now the reality is there. We have children in college, we have children in private schools. We're now looking to take a cruise this year because our two youngest ones will graduate from high school. Before we didn't have that, and with Tahitian noni, the money has allowed us to do that just because we're sharing the Tahitian noni juice with people.
And it gets even better. Each year, TNI rewards its independent product consultants with fantastic trips and events that provide everything from luxurious relaxation to training with top field leaders and company executives. This is your chance to relax, enjoy your rewards, and network with people just like you who found a better way to enjoy life, thanks to TNI.
And now the choice is yours. You can simply decide to live a better life by making Tahitian noni products a part of your life. Or choose to take advantage of the sustainable, proven financial opportunity that becoming a Tahitian noni independent product consultant provides. Everywhere, every day, we are transforming people's lives for the better. Come join us.
(243) Common Era. Ancient Polynesians sailed the vast Pacific noni is always carried on board. 1769, Captain James Cook becomes the first Westerner to discover noni. He notes in his ship's log that the Pacific Islanders have but to climb up and gather their needs from this tree. Yet noni remains virtually unknown for another 200 years. 1993, food scientists John Wadsworth and Stephen Story rediscover noni and work tirelessly to perfect a powerful health drink based on the fruit. 1996, Tahitian noni juice debuts and a star is born. The release of our iconic green glass bottle sparks an explosion in worldwide growth. TNI is ranked number 26 on Inc. magazine's list of 500 fastest growing private companies in the U.S. In the space of just 5 years, total sales climbed from $2 billion to more than $4 billion. Total commissions paid out to distributors jumped from $1 billion to over $2.3 billion. Continuous R&D yields new insights into the science of noni. We discover that our juice is much more than just juice. Striking out in a bold new direction, we create the world's first line of bioactive beverages. A new vision and a new bioactives industry is born. It's about developing innovative products based on natural, safe, and effective bioactives. It's about bringing greater health and opportunity to the world. It's about reaching more people than ever before. January 2011, with the launch of FIT, we've introduced another game-changing product line, a bioactive-powered body composition system that offers a better way to get the body you want. February 14th, 2011. Today, we're in our 15th year of business, and we've done some amazing things, but the best is yet to come. That's why we're always looking forward, and it's easier to look forward when you know where you're going and how you're getting there. We are the leader of the bioactives industry, and we'll continue to create meaningful products that appeal to more people, are easier to sell, and are more profitable for you. This represents greater opportunities and new ways to grow your business. This is what innovation looks like. It's what great brands do, and it's how they stay relevant.
Hello, I'm so happy to be with you, especially at the beginning of this new year, a year that I can honestly say that I'm truly excited about. We've accomplished a lot in 2011 as we accelerate the pace of our innovation. It's all being done to position ourselves, to take advantage of a greater opportunity, to solve big problems that aren't really being solved adequately, and in doing so, expand your opportunity. All of this innovation that has occurred over the last 2 years is really making a difference. There's an undeniable positive outlook as we move forward to ILC 2012, as evidenced by the thousands of IPCs who have already registered. To better align with this innovation, we are changing the name of the company. But before I tell you what that name is, let me tell you a story. All those years ago, when I was first introduced to NoNo, I didn't fully understand what we had. But as we began to research and test it, our discoveries increased our confidence in what we know now as noni. Today, after years of research, we know more about noni than any other institution. We are the world authority on noni. As it turns out, there's no other medicinal plant like it anywhere else. It's a bioactive powerhouse with 14 unique iridoids that do different things and offer an astonishing range of health benefits. We couldn't have picked a more powerful medicinal plant to build a company around. It lay there for thousands of years, hidden in plain sight, but we were the ones that discovered it and took it to the world. Now, as you know, noni by itself doesn't taste very good. So we added blueberry as a flavoring agent. But today we know that blueberry provides a real benefit, a unique iridoid that our product would not have otherwise. Some people might call it luck. But as I look back on it and think about those days, I believe it was providence. Providence that we found noni. Providence that we put blueberry in it. That's what leads us to today. As I look back on the earliest days of our company, it becomes evident to me that we're not just a noni company. We're a bioactives company, and we've always been one. Today, we're doing intentionally what we once did by chance. We're adding iridoids to our bioactive beverage formulas from other natural sources, olives, for example, and there's more to come. We're doing this to add value. We're enhancing our products to increase efficacy, to offer greater benefits, to solve old problems in new ways. It's always been our quest to find and formulate natural things that bring health, happiness, and opportunity to people around the world. We started this business as a pioneer, and we continue to be a pioneer. Not only are we the world authority on noni, but we're now considered the world leader on iridoids. Over the years, we've learned so much. We're making discoveries that cannot be ignored. When you make discoveries that really benefit mankind, do you ignore it or do you embrace it? Well, of course, you embrace it. And that usually means that you're going to expand your vision. You're going to evolve and innovate. These innovations, including our name change, are all part of a strategic effort to better achieve our original vision, mission, and goals, to enable us to transform more lives, more than ever before. This commitment to embrace new discoveries is what's leading us to change our company name to something that better reflects and encompasses all that we are. In a way, little has changed. This is where we've always been. The vision, the mission, the goals haven't changed. What has changed is the scope of our mission, our ability to affect lives, to reach bigger markets in credible ways. So what's the new name? Well, 15 years ago we started out as Morinda, a simple name that comes from the scientific name of noni, Morinda citrifolia. As Morinda, we created a brand, Tahitian Noni, which then became the name of the company and continues to have international respect today. But we realized that we needed a new name, a name that is as broad as our vision. We spent a lot of time thinking about it, trying to find something that would capture this bioactive vision. And in the end, the answer was right in front of us. Morinda. We realized that our company name had to be Morinda. Now, you might ask, who is Morinda? Morinda was the first company to introduce noni to the marketplace. Morinda made noni the #1 agriculture crop of French Polynesia. Morinda created and brought value to the Tahitian Noni brand. Morinda is the company that's creating this new bioactive industry, this movement that we call bioactivism. In a way, we've always been Morinda, and you've always been part of Morinda. But even more importantly, the name Morinda symbolizes everything that this company represents, past, present, and future. When I stood on that mountain ridge in Nukuhiva, what I discovered was not just noni, but it was a bioactive strategy. I went looking for a fruit and found a feeling. Noni became the symbol for what we now call bioactives, before we ever called it that. And Morinda, of course, means noni. By choosing the name Morinda, we are staying true to our noni-inspired bioactive roots. Throughout all our innovation, Tahiti will always remain our birthplace, our home, and we'll never leave that. We are Morinda. Bioactives is what we do. And bringing health, happiness, and opportunity to people everywhere is why we do it.